What's going on, Ragnarok Online fans? Or should I keep saying Ragnarok Zero Global fans? Everybody's asking in the comment section, so which class is the best to play? Which class is the best for farming? Blah, blah, blah. What are you gonna play? All of that stuff, right? Nobody cares about the lore. So, what I figured I would do for the open beta is make my own fun-based tier list. Like, we're parsing fun over here. Fun is the most important aspect, right? Of only the first jobs, because I don't think we're gonna get the second jobs. Quite honestly, they gave us info that, okay, the max level is 50, at least that's what I'm assuming, based on the information provided on the website. So we're not gonna get second jobs in the open beta. So let's talk about the first ones, right? We got all the 6 first jobs over here. And we'll start with the merchant. Quite honestly, merchants are fun RP-wise, right? You're the guy, you're walking around the world, just all you care about is making money. You just kill things, sell things, make money, right? That's kind of fun. Like, everybody else is out doing adventuring and doing their own stuff. You just care about the money. That's your RP. And just running the world and making the world go round and round and just making everything work. It's cool. However, gameplay-wise, you don't bring anything to the table in terms of party play. Right? I mean, what do you bring? A card? Nobody really cares. Identify? No, not really. Maybe crazy uproar, but that's really about it. If we get card revolution right off the bat as the game releases, fantastic, right? Then you got your offensive ability. It's kind of cool. It's very fun then. If we're gonna have to rely on Mammonite up until a certain point, or like make a quest to get card revo, yeah, iffy. Nobody really uses Mammonite, right? Especially when the server launches, you don't got a lot of Zenny. So I'm gonna place these guys at like C tier, I suppose. Not higher at all. Archers, and a lot of you guys are not gonna like me for this, but archers are boring as hell. Don't crucify me if you must in the comments. Archers are boring. But the redeeming factor in terms of fun is that they're very good at what they do. They have access to easy elements. You got silver arrows in the shops. You got regular arrows. You got fire arrows in the regular shops as well, which is great for hitting your elements. You got the range advantage. You don't have a cast time, so that makes everything super easy to tackle, right? But at the same time, what makes them boring is that you kind of pushed into one way only. You have one-way street of playing an archer. There's no space for doing anything differently, experimenting, nothing. You really can only go this one build. You gotta get a lot of dex, a lot of agi. You gotta get your double strafes, your arrow showers, and that's about it. All you do is double strafe until your SP runs out, and then you just auto attack. And it's good, it's powerful, but it's just it's boring. So I'm gonna place it in the B tier because it's good. You bring a lot to the party. Your solo play is fantastic, which makes it fun. But there's not a lot of flexibility, but you can explore a lot, so that's really good, right? Next up, Mage. Again, if you guys don't agree with me here, let me know in the comments. But I think Mage is S tier, straight up S tier. And let me tell you why the Mages are S tier first jobs. Whoever was designing the fucking first jobs back in the day, 20-something years ago, almost 30 years ago, must have been high or something, because he was like, I'm gonna give all the coolest stuff to the mages, while everybody else gets hardly anything. Think about how many different skills a mage has. You got your ice skills, the water skills, you got your fire elemental skills, you got your ghost element skills, you got your lightning skills, you got earth skills, you got supportive skills. It's just, what the hell, so much going on. And you got actual AoEs. You got thunderstorm, you got fireball, you got 2 things that prevent you from taking damage. You got firewall and safety wall, which is fun. I love playing the safety wall build as a mage. I usually go like soul strike safety wall. It's great. I don't know why, I just like it so much. People go fireball firewall, other people go frost diver thunderbolt. It's just so much variety of builds, and you're really good in party play, just fantastic. You're really good in solo. The only downside really to playing solo is either super fast monsters that catch up to you and run you up, or ranged monsters, right? So if you can kind of mitigate that with firewalls or something, or you just go to a place that doesn't really have ranged monsters, you're just doing so good, right? And the only other downside I can think of that could ruin your fun is you're not really able to pick up a lot of items as a mage, but otherwise you're so good, bro. Like, I loved mages. So yeah, here's my little rant about mages. Swordsman now. A class for sure. A class for sure, simply because how cool is it that you're actually playing as a tank role, kind of. You're already kind of being built into a tank as a first job, and let me tell you how. It's the only class in this entire game that has Endure. It's a skill that lets you not give a flying F about the attacks that you're taking, and you just keep moving forward. How cool is that? It's so good, man. Like, thematically. And you're swinging a big-ass sword, like a one-hander with a shield, or two-hander, or probably a spear, if you want to. And you got your bash, which actually has a CC on it. Like, outside of acolytes and mages, you're the only other class that has a CC on it. You got stun on bash. You got knockback, right? You're knocking monsters away on Magnum Break. How cool is that, right? And you're really cool in party play and in solo. Like, I mean, sure, you're not as agile as like a thief. You're gonna take a lot more damage, which probably would mean you need to buy a little bit more healing potions. But then again, you got higher HP pool, so you can just kind of take it and then sit down later and not give a crap. So yeah, it's really fun. I like Swordsman too as well. Next up, Acolytes. Bro, Acolytes are straight up A tier and above Swordsman. Like, not gonna lie. Acolytes are great. It's like having 3 characters in one. 2 in one, and then you have another option, right? If you're going for the monk build, you're building an Acolyte that still gets to use their skills, which is great, because you can still use your blessing. It's still just working just as well as the other one. You got your increased agi, you can still use warps. Like, you have warp portals as a first job. How cool is that? And you got your Numa. Sorry. You got your Numa that helps you to kind of mitigate every ranged monster there is. How cool is that, right? Like, and they're so fun because you get to be a solo player if you're going a monk style, and you get to be a solo player if you're going for the priest style. Because if you build yourself as a full support priest, you still have enough INT, because you're probably gonna go higher vid than int. But yeah, if you're building full support, but you still have a high enough int, like alongside your wands or whatever else, so that your magic attack is high enough that you can just go ahead and heal bomb things. And heal bombing is really cool. Like, which other autocast spell is gonna deal so much damage from range? Maybe the double strafe. Like, double strafe is gonna do a lot more, right? But there is no other one. Like, you've ranged undead only, fortunately, unfortunately. Damage skill that deals like 1.5k damage as a first job and can heal you. It's the same skill. How cool is that? It's just fantastic. So you're really cool in terms of party play. You're like the person that everybody else relies on, of course, for buffs, heals, whatever. Your party doesn't really exist without you. Solo play is good. RP is great. The upcoming second jobs are fantastic. Both monk and priest are great to play. There's so much fun. So yeah, the only thing why that doesn't make it an S tier is that you need so many skill points to make it work. That's the problem. If you're starting out as an acolyte, you just need to invest so many skill points to actually be like cool that you're kind of at the end of being the first job already, which is unfortunate. With Mage it's a lot different because your firebolts are from level 1, they're very useful and all of that, right? Alright, last but not least, Thief class. This might come as a surprise because I'm a big rogue player, right? I love rogues, stalkers, shadow chasers, abyss chasers, but I do not like the Thief class. I think it's boring. It's probably the most boring class ever. Like, whoever designed it had an idea, but, you know, realized it was stupid and made it better with the rogue. That's what I'm gonna say. Thief doesn't have any usable active abilities. Not gonna lie, nobody uses Envenom when leveling up. Maybe you're gonna use it here and there, once or twice. Big whoop, right? You got your passive double attack, which is great. You got your passive increased dodge, which is great. It makes you a lot more agile and you can survive a lot of things, duck and dodge here and there. But you know, you just kind of, you're playing auto-attacking simulator with a you know, with a thief. It's like, okay, how long can I keep my left mouse button pressed? And that's really about it. You don't use hide. Tell me the last time you used hiding when you're actually playing the thief class. Like, the only reason I can imagine is you want to troll your party. You bring a whole bunch of monsters to your party and you just kind of hide. And the monsters just go off on the party, right? Steal, maybe you're using steal every now and then if you don't forget about it. I tend to forget about it if it's not the auto steal from the rogue, but that's really about it, and it's not really that useful. You're gonna steal just a bunch of garbage, and quite honestly, steal, if you have a good dagger, stealing is actually lowering the amount of zenny that you get, or just in the monsters that you're killing, because the time you spend pressing steal and waiting for it to proc, because it doesn't have a 100% chance to proc and work, you could just have spent the same time just killing that monsters and moving on to the next one, which is the opportunity cost of casting steal. Sorry. So yeah, it's not very useful unless, you know, it would be an auto steal or something, and unless this job gets something more interesting to begin with, it's gonna stay at the D tier. The RP is cool. You're a thief. Although I don't understand how thieves become assassins. I mean, maybe because you kind of you have to sneak around, right? So you kind of doubled into this in the sneaky part a little bit. So yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, the RP isn't really there. You don't get to be a thief really in the world. You get to be a magician all the time. You get to be an acolyte all the time. You get to be a swordsman all the time and fight and slash monsters. You get to be an archer. You're an archer all the time. You get to be a merchant almost all the time, when interacting with NPCs and all of that. But you don't really get to be a thief. I cannot come up to an NPC and steal an item from him. That doesn't work. That doesn't exist. The only time I get to be a thief, I have to press a skill that has a chance of failing, which is cool for RP reasons, but is costing me a lot in terms of opportunity when killing other monsters, right? So yeah, the RP isn't really there, unfortunately. When you're a rogue or assassin, that changes by a mile, and these jobs are great, but the first job, not really. So yeah, that's my fun tier list. I think the most fun is the Mage, which I'm probably gonna play the Mage, or an Acolyte in the open beta. So I'll see you guys there. Let me know what you think. Call me an idiot or something. Tell me I'm stupid in the comments, or leave something nice. And check out midgardhub.com. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.